Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Cleveland. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. So with Gasol on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. We've got Davis. Kobe is out there with Thomas. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jordan in at the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, we've got C.J. McCollum. LeBron James is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Michael Redd. And it's Nance in at the center, locking down the middle.
Here we go.
And it's Chicago to start out. Now Thomas. Pass to Davis. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. There's the dish to Redd. LeVert sets a screen for Redd. The shot misses. And in Chicago the other way. Outside Jordan. And the rejection by James.
Here's some advice. Don't go at LeBron James.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's McCollum. Passes it to LeVert. Pass to Redd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Jordan. Here's the drive.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Redd with the ball. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. And here's Jordan outside. LeVert grabs the miss. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. The pass to McCollum from deep three-point range. Chicago grabs the miss. Giannis outside. Pass to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Passes it to LeVert. Redd against Kobe. And it's Redd, that time on the assist by LeVert. Redd's got a couple of threes now in the first for Cleveland. McCollum against Thomas. Outside Bryant, and Jordan has it in the corner. Out to Kobe. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's LeVert. Feeds to Nance. Kicks it onto McCollum. Nance a screen. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
When you get down on the block, Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt.
Giannis is double. From deep, Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. He was all alone on that one. He's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
But the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take the guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
A different look now for Cleveland. Martin comes in for Karis LeVert, and it's Burke in for Michael Redd. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Pau Gasol is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Barnes comes in for Anthony Davis. Doncic is checked in for Michael Jordan. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's McCollum. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Martin. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Spins. 5 to shoot. And Gasol sends it back.
Gasol did not stop moving his hands there, especially as the shot was going up. Always going to be right there to send anything back if it's close.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. So it's the Cavaliers now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. James kicks to Martin. James against Barnes. James right side. Good D by Barnes.
LeBron in great defensive position that time. Exceptional at using his wingspan to throw off the shooter.
And so it's Chicago heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Chicago?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Burke is out there with McCollum, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Martin, and it's Nance in at the 5 down low.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Burke after Pau Gasol's bucket. There's the pass to McCollum. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And Doncic, here we go. Rose gets a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Michael Redd's checked in for Martin. Chicago also making some changes. Giannis comes in for Pau Gasol. And Thomas subbed in for Bryant.
I'm not sure there's a player in the game who sees the floor better than LeBron James.
Doncic passes to Barnes. Head against Doncic. Right wing. There's Thomas with the 3. Red with the rebound. Cleveland trails by 4. They get a hand on it. Thomas with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Doncic kicks to Barnes. With the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Red outside, another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Rose scanning the floor. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Burke dishes to McCollum. Back to Burke. Just 5 to shoot. Fast break. Here comes Chicago.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The kick out to Barnes.
2 minutes.
Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
For 3.
Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:51 left to play in the first half. And here is Burke. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That's tipped, and he recovers it. And a wide open look for James. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Timeout called, Cleveland. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
He gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, young fella can provide that as well.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Brown comes in for Larry Nance. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Burke.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
LeVert against Jordan. Going inside, and then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
McCollum against Thomas. Thomas against McCollum. No good from 11 feet. Chicago leading by 8. And they double up Davis. Outside Rose. The tray. Another three for Chicago.
A great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Chicago with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And now here comes Red, leading the break. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Ball goes to the away team. Into the lineup for your home team, Kevin.
There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. There's the feed to Thomas. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Giannis.
Thomas got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago. LeVert inside the line. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Martin for 3, and that concludes the first half. It's Chicago.
Your home team.
They finish off the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll be back right after. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Michael Jordan is out there with Anthony Davis. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Thomas. And it's Bryant in at the 2-guard spot. The 3 ball. Another 3 for Chicago.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here is Red. He's got 9. Here's McCollum. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. McCollum's got 7 points.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
Bryant passes to Davis. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Moment here now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Larry Nance Jr.'s injury with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Cavaliers. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers. And Chicago also making a switch. Pau Gasol's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
It's Red outside. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Outside for Davis. Gasol trying to free himself up. On the wing, Davis trains the three-pointer. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just rise and fire, aggressive from AD. His teammates and coaches want him to take those kind of shots.
It's Red outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Davis. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Michael Jordan. Pass to James. Unable to get that one. Good D by Barnes.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Outside Bryant. Back to Doncic. Takes it inside. And Doncic throws it down.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Thomas against McCollum. Nance a screen on Thomas. Here's McCollum. That one wide left. And so Doncic will bring it up for Chicago. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists in the game. LeBron outside. Kicks to Burke. Passes it to McCollum. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside, Kobe. Barnes outside. Ryan against James. Ryan in the post. 10 points for him. And yes, it's good. Kobe's got 12 in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Burke with it. Gasol covering. Burke kicks to McCollum. Nailed from three-point land. 10 points for him.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Kobe goes in, and the dunk by Kobe.
And Brian, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Shot and game clock separated by 5. From the stripe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
That's on Isaiah Thomas.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that was pretty clear.
Well, you can count on C.J. McCollum to just be a scoring threat on a nightly basis. So smooth with the ball, can get to spots on the floor where he's confident to rise up and produce points. Just one of the most consistent performers that we have in the NBA.
And Cleveland making a change here. Martin's checked in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And so it's Chicago, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go away from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Brown out there with Nance. Then there's Martin. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose can still throw it down.
Pass to Martin. On the wing, Nance. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's the teardrop. That one goes in.
Not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Outside Rose. And there's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want to utilize Rose at the point guard position. Run him off screens all night long.
Martin finds Brown. From 20 feet out. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Brown dishes to Brown. Over Russell. And it's sent back by Russell. Rose double team. Russell inside. Brown's there. And a wide open look for Jordan. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Jordan's got 9 points now in just the second half. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Another 3 for Chicago.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To stop the run. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
This is to Brown. Beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Russell inside. He's covered by Brown. And they double up Russell. Three-pointer. Bird knocks down the 3 ball. Bird's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Outside Martin. It's tipped. He kicks it to Brown. It's up a 3. That one no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Down low. That's blocked by Bird. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. There's the double team with Martin. From deep. And Bird with the basket on the assist by Rose.
3 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Brown the pass to Martin. The pass to Brown. Stolen by Bird. Now Jordan. Driving inside. Outside Rose. The three-pointer no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Cavaliers. To the middle to end the drought. That's blocked by Bird. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McCollum kicks to James. Driving to the basket. Rejected by Gasol. Stolen by Rose. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Miami. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Chicago, they've got Kobe Bryant. Anthony Davis is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Jordan in at the 3 spot. Here's Thomas. Pass to Jordan. Antetokounmpo outside. Thomas, that's good.
Not a lot of bigs in the league that coaches trust to handle the offense, but Giannis and probably Jokic, those are 2 on the top of the list.
Here's Arenas from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Outside Robinson. Here's Carter. Second chance shot. And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Pass to Jordan. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Jordan. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Bryant. 4 on the clock. With the drive, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Away team ball.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Arenas, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the away team, Gilbert Arenas, taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Bryant. Into the lane. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Richmond. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Thomas. To the right side. Jordan, pass to Bryant. Nails it from 3. Bryant's got 5 now.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Oh, there's the alley. Launches a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Arenas. To end the run. That one is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And he drives in. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So both teams changing it up here. .157 left in the opening quarter. Pass to McGrady. There's a screen. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
1:46 left now in the first quarter.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow. Tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Gasol. Crafty move. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Still home team ball.
Rose finds Barnes. Back to Rose. Fires the three.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Now here's Jones. The D's right on him. Checked by Gasol. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. To the middle. And then Gasol with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Barnes goes in. Out left to the wing. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Rose with the bucket.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Here's Arenas. They set a pick, fires it, and he hits the jumper. He has 6.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so it's Chicago looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Anthony Davis is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Kobe Bryant. And it's Jordan in at the small forward position, setting the floor for Miami. Jordan against Carter. Outside for Davis. Rose, the pass to Jordan. No good with the triple. The ball's knocked loose. Robinson, a screen on Davis. Carter with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Pass to Davis. Now Bryant. Drives to the hoop. And here is Antetokounmpo. From deep, Jordan knocks down the triple. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Arenas. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Jordan finds Antetokounmpo to the wing, right side. Outside Davis. On the take, and Davis slams it home.
Loving the intensity from the crowd there. He threw that one down with some real force.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Birdsong, shot is off. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. Now here's Jordan, out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rose, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
The ball goes to the away team. Coming onto the floor for the away team, Vin Baker, Eddie Jones.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
The home team on D. Here's Arenas. Give him 8 points now. Baker gets the bucket.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Rose outside. Bryant outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for your home team, Kobe Bryant.
And both free throws good for Bryant. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Arenas. 20
minutes.
feet out. Count that bucket. 10 points for him.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
A minute 39 left to play in the second quarter. Barnes finds Gasol. Clock at 6. And here's Bryant outside. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Richmond, covered by Bryant. Here's Arenas. That one's wide left. Gasol with it. Kicks it out to Barnes. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Here's Arenas. 10 points for him. That three's off the mark.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Barnes passes to Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Bryant's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. We've got 33 seconds left in the second period. Will it go? Robinson can't hit. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Up top, Bryant going inside, and then Bryant with the dunk.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Arenas. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Jordan in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And for Miami, pass to Davis. Back to Bryant from behind the arc. The rebound by Richmond.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jordan inside. Kicks it out to Bryant. Puts up a 3. And there's Jordan on the assist by Bryant. Jordan's got 10 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Arenas. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Davis with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And this is why Giannis is up there every season as one of the league leaders in dunking the basketball. Just way too easy.
Here's Arenas. He's got 10. Over to the wing. Back to Carter. From downtown. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Rose is checked in for Bryant. Here's Thomas. Give him 8. Antetokounmpo outside. Driving in. Here's Davis. No one near him. Thomas, that's good. 10 points for him.
You love it when a star player like Anthony Davis is willing to share the ball and find a teammate.
Here's McGrady, guarded by Rose. To halt the run, McGrady shot is off.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Stolen by Carter. It's an even 3-on-3 break. McGrady shot is off. Rose with it. Now Carter defending. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Jordan's gotten all but 1 to fall. He's 5 of 6 now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
McGrady shot is off.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Rose finds Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Giannis with the dunk.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Arenas shot is off.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Releases from the wing and drills it. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Pass to Davis. Antetokounmpo, right side. Rose, the pass to Davis. Here's Jordan. He takes it in. Count it. Jordan's got 7 now in this quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
And here's Carter. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
He hits the second from the line. 29 seconds left in the third. Pass to Bryant. Now Gasol. Outside Barnes. Back to Gasol. Bryant outside. Now here's Rose. Fires from deep. That shot missing. And so it's Chicago, making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back to the game. And as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And for Miami, here's Birdsong. The teardrop deflected, and he's able to get it back. Ariza can't get it to go. Here's Bird. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Now, he's not going to impress you with the overall athleticism, but respect the length of Pau Gasol. A powerful finish there.
Pass to Arenas. From 13. That shot off the mark. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Bird. There's the triple. Baker grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Birdsong, guarded by Doncic. Here's Baker. Pass to Ariza. 4-3. The shot no good. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Gasol inside. Here's Rose. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Both teams will make substitutions.
Checking in for the away team.
5 on the clock.
Blocking foul called on Vin Baker. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for your home team, Michael Jordan.
Here's Thomas. There's the drive. Tipped. They push it up 4 on 3. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Russell. Now here's Jordan. He's covered closely. Leonard for 3. Fires in the triple. Leonard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Antetokounmpo inside. Ariza's there. And there's the drive. Jordan inside. 6 to shoot. Here's Thomas to the left wing. Antetokounmpo. Baker grabs the board. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Arenas. Leonard defending. Trying to get back on track. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Team ball. Now into the lineup for your home team, Anthony Davis.
Here's Arenas. It's deflected. Now here's Jordan. He's closely guarded. And here's Bryant outside. Hits the 3-pointer. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Chicago.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Thomas, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jones misses. Chicago with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Thomas. Buries it from three. Thomas has got 9 points now in the second half.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line. Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get it.
Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow!
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Left side Jones. Here's Arenas. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? The shot off that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Driving to the basket. Pass to Davis. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Jordan. And here's Bryant. Here's Arenas. And so they get the victory here at home. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off, and we'll see you next time